Hello. It has been a while since I've actively showcased this mod, and if I remember correctly, the only thing that I had were these trees. So I have quite a bit of things to go over at this point. So to begin with, we have the new food source that'll be available in the Birch forests, oyster mushrooms. Now, I'm just gonna get rid of these from my inventory real quick. So when you're going through the forest, you won't see this many. I've placed a couple extras so that I can actively show how it works. So when you break it down, you'll get 1, 2, 3 oyster mushrooms. And of course the oyster mushroom will actually still remain on the birch tree even afterwards, allowing you to get an extra one if you want, or if you're actively farming it in a farm or something, let's say like a spruce tree. Not spruce tree, sorry. Jungle tree where you have cocoa beans. You can actually just mine it down without having to worry about, actually replanting. I just think this was a nice quality of life thing for it. You of course probably have seen these. These are the Christmas flowers. They're nice. They go on the ground. I really wanted to use a flower that stayed close to the ground because I didn't want to just... Well, I didn't just want to reuse the models for the regular flowers for these because I didn't want them to be so tall that you'd actively really be looking at them consistently. I kind of just wanted it to be something you'd run past and be like, yeah, this looks nice. And of course you have the fireweed, which is not a plant I can obtain because I haven't finished its loot table, but has a interesting texture and, while not complete yet, will be able to have some form of regeneration, probably a crafting recipe with like sugar and a bottle, probably something akin to like this. Although that might be a bit too easy. It's gonna be like a syrup, like honey, for instance. Just obviously a reskin. It won't be honey, quite the honey texture. But it's a similar kind of idea, except this one will actually give you a couple hearts when drinking. And I think... oh, right. Birch saplings will normally just generate the regular birch trees. This is mostly because I'm just a bit lazy and really don't want to have to mix in the original birch sapling. But also, because these trees aren't going to show up in regular forests, it kind of seemed a bit pointless to, like, have every birch tree give you these types of trees because... they're quite special and such. So these will probably just be crafted by a birch sapling for a birch sapling. In the crafting menu, that's, pretty much it. In terms of any generation changes, most of it's just making this be the correct height. These leaves were initially only 1 block wide, 1 block deep, sorry. And birch logs could go just straight through them. So yeah, I fixed that. I've added in some new stuff. Looks pretty cool. The mod name has changed from when I first did it, the mod ID, which isn't really that relevant, but that indicates that the final name is going to be Regenerations, because I just really like that name. So yeah, see ya.